This plugin is very cool and it's a must-have for saturation fans like me. It's the UAD Verve Analog Machines Essentials, and you can grab this for free until April 30th, 2024. So be sure to get it before then. And we're going to check out what you get with this Essentials version of the plugin, what limitations it might have, and what it can add to your projects. Now, with the Essentials version of the Verve Analog Machines, you get 4 of the machines, and those include this one here, Sweeten, Warm, Thicken, and Vintagize. So we're going to take a look at all 4 of those, see what they're all about. And if you were to purchase the full version of the Verve Analog Machines, you would get 10 machines with it. Also to note, with this version, you just have the drive setting here that you can adjust. With the full version, you have drive, tone, and warble. So you can adjust all 3 of those, but in this version, we just have drive, and that's cool with me. So we're going to start with this Sweeten, and you can see what they say about it by clicking on the info. It says gloss and warmth of a studio tape machine. It can be gently overdriven. So this is kind of going to be a little more of a transparent one. And I'm just going to bring the drive all the way down. I have it set up right now on a drum bus. So let's just start to crank this up. So yeah, it really thickens things up there. It's fairly transparent. You can hear some of that tape saturation, which is what you want on there. You don't want it to sound too transparent. So that's the Sweeten on a drum bus. Let's check it out on our entire mix and hear what that sounds like.
Shine down so bright, I started climbing high. These 3 lights in the sky, 3 lights blinking in the night. What did they want from me? I started feeling something, a warmness that surrounds.
All right, I don't think I really like this Sweeten on the mix for this song. It's a little too bright, I guess. I want something a little darker. So let's move over to Warm. That sounds like something I might want for this track. So we'll go to Warm, bring it all the way down, and let's hear what this sounds like on the mix.
They shine down so bright, I started climbing high. These 3 lights in the sky, 3 lights blinking in the night. What did they want from me? I started feeling something, a warmness that surrounds.
All right, so that's not too bad, but let's go and see what Thicken sounds like. So we'll switch over to that. And actually, I want to try this out just on the drum bus at first. And in case you're wondering what Warm sounds like on the drum bus, let's try that one out first, and then we'll move on to Thicken. All right, so that's Warm on the drum bus. Let's go over to Thicken now. All right, so there's Thicken on the drum bus. Let's bring it over onto our entire mix and we'll check it out there as well.
They shine down so bright, I started climbing high. These 3 lights in the sky, 3 lights blinking in the night.
All right, right, so that's Thicken on the mix there. Let's see what it says about Thicken. The sound of something recorded half a century ago. Yes, it definitely sounds a lot more lo-fi and old with this Thicken one. We'll go back to see Warm. What's it say about Warm? The warmer sound of a more vintage studio tape machine. Okay, I kind of like Warm so far. Now we have one more left. It's Vintagize. And the info on this one says, the sound of a recording that's older than your grandparents. So this is a very old machine. Let's hear it on our entire mix to hear what it does to the mix.
They shine down so bright. I started climbing high. These three lights in the sky, three lights blinking in the night. What did they want from me? I started feeling something.
All right, so that is Vintagize on the entire mix. We'll go back to the drum bus, hear it on there. Why not? All right, so Vintagize is kind of cool on individual instruments or the bus here in this instance, but it can be a very stylized effect if you're doing some sound design, or maybe you just want to add this in parts of a song, like some sort of transitional part. You just kind of add that there. It could be a cool effect. I actually like Vintagize. I like all of these. And if you want even more Essentials plugins for free to do your mixing with, check out the video right here for 15 of the best free essential mixing plugins that you can grab. And if you liked this video that you just watched, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating. Fist bump. Thumbs up.